Shot clock down to 6. Williams with the driving hook. Kept alive by Shaq and the knocked out of bounds. Chicago back in possession. 36 seconds to play in the first half. The Bulls now shooting at 48%. They have fallen off in the second quarter. In fact, Derrick Rose, red hot, at 15 in the first quarter, has not scored in the second.
And Mike Brown putting back Antoine Jamison, taking out LeBron James, who does have those 2 fouls.
James Johnson comes back for the Bulls. As you look around, you can see like a sea of red here in the crowd at United Center. The Bulls have begun their Sea Red playoff campaign, asking fans to wear the color red, the Bulls colors, of course. Hinrich, yes. Beautiful stroke in this first half by Kirk Hinrich, 5 for 7, 12 points. So the combination of Rose and Hinrich with 27 points. Timeout taken by Mike Brown. It's a 20. With 22 seconds to go in this first half. Bulls up by 11. 39 years old, grew up in Columbus, Ohio. Played ball at the University of San Diego. Began his NBA career with the Nuggets back in 1992 as the team's video coordinator. An assistant with several teams: San Antonio, Indiana, Washington, Denver. Final seconds on the clock. Here's James, rejected. Hinrich, they have to hurry. Here's Rose racing the clock, and on that reverse attempt.
I think it was the reverse attempt that got him. If he would have went up on the same side, not only might he got the ball off, but I think he had a better shot of making it here. But he felt the pressure coming from behind by Demario Moon and elected to go for the reverse and just couldn't get the ball up on the rim quick enough and high enough.
However, a strong first half for the Bulls. They lead the Cavaliers 56-45. An outstanding start for Derrick Rose, 15 points all in the first quarter, and he's with David Aldridge.
Derrick, obviously you got things going. How were you able to get the paint penetrations that led to everything else happening?
Just looking at a lot of tape, seeing what I was doing wrong with my mistakes last few games, and right now I'm just trying to hustle and just try to put my team on my back.
You know you got some help from your backcourt mate, Kirk Hinrich. He's always a barometer for the way you guys play. How important is it when he's knocking down shots?
He just needs to shoot. He's a shooter. He always needs to shoot the ball. That's what we need him to do with this offense. And you see tonight he's taking big shots and hitting them, so we just need him to do that all night.
Derrick, thanks very much. See you in the second half. All right, after a brief timeout, we'll send it down to Atlanta for the T-Mobile halftime report with Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Chris Webber.
The Bulls shooting 48%, 23 of 48. Cleveland up to 42 because they got off to a slow start. 18 of 43. Chicago with the edge off the boards in terms of second chance points, fast break points. And the high man of the game, Rose with 15, James with 15. But the big factor, Kirk Hinrich shooting well, 5 of 7 for 12 points. Gibson, Taj Gibson, a rookie out of University of Southern California who has had an outstanding first season in the NBA. I know you had a conversation with Taj recently. I'm told that a UCLA alum, as Williams rings out, was very helpful in a conversation with a USC alum, providing some playoff advice. Here's Gibson off the fake. Gibson try to bank it. And it's rebounded by Williams.
Marv, it won't be the first time that a Bruin has helped out a Trojan. It happens all the time.
Jamison way off. Somehow, I don't believe that. Rose with a little push shot.
Not necessarily a runner or a floater. It's almost like a little push shot from about 8 or 9 feet away.
Can you have a standing teardrop?
You could.
O'Neal gets inside. Call for the offensive foul. The elbow to the head of Joakim Noah.
And they better check for a pulse on Joakim Noah, because this was absolutely a shot to the grill right here on the turnaround. A little bit of acting, but definitely contact there. Oh, that's right to the temple. Now, if this was a boxing match, this might be an 8 count right here.
Heinrich and Rose in the backcourt. Noah, Gibson, and Dang up front. Starting lineup for the Bulls, trying to get back into the series, down 2-0. Dang open. Yes.
And Joakim Noah won't get the assist, but this is that Doug Collins hockey assist. It's the assist that led to the assist.
Chicago opens up with 6 unanswered to get things underway here in the third. They have their biggest lead of the night. Shot clock at 1. Jamison comes back to Jamison.
Shaq keeping it alive.
Here's Parker. Jamison with the rebound.
And you can't give an explosive offensive team like the Cleveland Cavaliers 2 and 3 chances at the basket.
Rose using the pick from Gibson. Williams able to follow Rose. Shot clock down at 3. Looks like Rose took a poke. Antoine Jamison inadvertently made contact and is called for the foul.
That's the right call. Anytime you get fingers in the eyes and the mouth, it's an automatic call right here. Antoine Jamison, just the fingers to the eye right there, but that is a foul. And you see the reaction. As an offensive basketball player, you're not going to fake a play like this when you're hit in the eyes.
Let's throw it over to David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, you saw Antoine Jamison miss that layup earlier this quarter. That's one of the things Mike Brown talked about offensively. His team missing a lot of easy shots that they normally have knocked down, but that's been a problem for them in the first 3 games of this series. The main problem, though, obviously, is Derrick Rose defensively. He says they may have to change some of their coverages on pick and roll. They have not gotten their chest into Rose before he gets into attack mode, and they may have to trap him a little earlier to get the ball out of his hands. Mark?
All right, David. Reach and foul on Anthony Parker. And Derrick Rose getting off to the fast start. Now has 17 points. Kirk Heinrich with 12. Luol Deng with 13. Shot clock down to 5. Heinrich with the crossover. Heinrich, yes.
Other than that game that you and I did and Lazar did when they beat Boston in their last regular season home game, offensively, Kirk Heinrich, 30 points. Tonight, rhythm, flow, balance.
LeBron James hearing it from the crowd as he delivers to Anthony Parker, but he had a foot out of bounds. Parker started out with the left foot out of bounds.
And one of the point of emphasis that Vinny Del Negro was telling us before the game is on offense, he wants his ball to go from the strong to weak side and then attack the basket. And that's exactly what the Bulls are doing.
Rose. This time Derrick Rose goes glass. Mike Brown calls for time.
Change of scenery, change of venue, different result. These young Bulls getting it going offensively with the emotion of Joakim Noah.
But Valvoline will guarantee your engine up to 300,000 miles.
Back in Chicago, 14-2 run for the Bulls going back to the second quarter. They have the biggest lead. They're up now by 19. A reminder, national coverage of the NBA playoffs continues tomorrow on ESPN. Game 3 of the Celtics and the Heat, followed by Game 3 of the Mavericks and the Spurs. Sunday on ABC, Celtics and Heat, followed by Cavs and Bulls. That'll be Game 4 of this series. And then Monday on NBA TV, Game